Buckle up, it's about to get real stupid. The Lex Luthor of social media is at it again. Apparently, Elon Musk thinks that we need to get rid of the block feature on Twitter. That we need to just make it the Wild West where everybody can just run around and harass and attack and talk shit to anybody they want. This is the utopian app that he wants to have. Look, they're already suffering from advertisers getting mad about getting placed next to like neo-Nazi content. I think removing this feature only adds to the already horrible atmosphere that people have, the user experience on Twitter. As someone that loves Twitter, I loved that app. Loved as in past tense. I used to love Twitter. It was my favorite social media app to go to. I really enjoyed all the features on it. I thought it had a lot of really cool functionality. As a content creator, it really helped a lot. Now it is literally for nothing. It's literally for nothing. I mean, other than bookmarking articles. That's really it. You get spam bots in your DMs all day long. You have a DM limit, which is ridiculous. You already have issues with things uploading, pictures not loading. Sometimes the site doesn't work correctly. There's a lot of issues with that on top of the massive amount of bots on there, the harassment that you have to deal with on Twitter. It is literally the cesspool of social media apps. The one shining thing that we have as users, the one way that we can block getting infected by this app is by blocking, literally. Muting is okay, it's fine in certain circumstances. Like if you're in a thread and you're getting tired of all the dumb fucking replies, muting it works, right? You don't wanna go through and have to block every single person in that thread. You're just like, mute, done, go about your day. But blocking serves a lot of other functions. And in the article, they talk about the fact that maybe blocking would only be used for DMs instead of just general blocks where they can't see your profile and this, that, and the other. There are a lot of people that get targeted and harassed on Twitter, and the block feature actually helps them. It is a real thing. The issue for him is that not having the ability to block is actually against TOS for both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. You cannot have a social media app in their stores without the ability to block someone, not mute them, not block DMs. You have to be able to literally block abusive users. It is within their terms of service. Now, I'm sure that he's probably got all of the mad scientists working in their 4-man crew, skeleton crew over at Twitter/X to try and figure this out. A way to circumvent the rules going, well, we'll just make block the mute function. We'll change mute to block. And then that way it'll make it seem like it's blocking or whatever. No, that's what they're going to try and do. But I have a feeling that both Apple and Google are smarter than that. And he's not going to be able to do that. Okay. Not only that, the weird thing about it is you have someone like Matt Walsh who isn't a fan of blocking either. Look, I actually have Elon and Matt both blocked over there. But it seems like he's not a fan of the block issue either. He doesn't want Elon to take block away. And he did a poll of his followers, which are probably the scummiest of the scumbags on the planet. Most of the people that follow him, this is not scientific. This is me talking shit. So shit talking commenced here. Most of the people that follow Matt Walsh are probably the abusive people that other people block all the fucking time. And even those people agree by a vast majority, 78.8% on this completely arbitrary Twitter poll here, they agree that taking away the block feature is not a good idea. Even they agree that you shouldn't do that because they realize that the block feature actually serves a fucking purpose. This again is one of the dumbest things I have seen out of Twitter so far. It seems like across the aisle, people are coming together. All the people that have been fighting, the Hatfields and the McCoys of Twitter are coming together and go, you know what? We don't want you to get rid of the block feature. That's really fucking dumb. And I would not be surprised if this actually happens, that this is the final straw for a lot of people on Twitter that have been hanging on by their fingertips, by their fingernails, hoping that they can get through life on this app without being told to unalive themselves, without being told that they're ugly, without being harassed. Like the block feature is the one thing that is the silver lining on the shit stain that is Twitter. So by him getting rid of it, they're hoping that maybe this will be the time where they can just jump ship and go do something else. Maybe Threads will see another uptick if this actually happens. The reality is, before we go here, The only reason that Elon wants to get rid of this feature is because if you're like me and you see one of those really fucked up ads that's selling you parachute strings that you've never heard of, or selling you knockoff Target stuff, selling you like second-rate, pottery glue or something like that, you block those ads because you don't want to see those accounts anymore. So you block them and you go, great, I don't have to see those ads anymore, right? That's a massive problem for them because they're trying to sell ad space. And a lot of those places that are scamming people with bullshit products get mad when they pay for advertising and they find out that, hey, we're not seeing as many eyes on our tweets as we should, because they're like, are people blocking us? Are we getting blocked by people? I can guarantee you, if you were one of those shitty sites that is doing that, you might as well not pay for advertising because you're going to get blocked immediately by most people, like myself, who don't want to see those shitty things in my timeline anymore. So I guarantee this is him trying to circumvent that, preventing that from being an issue so that it doesn't affect those analytics. But the reality is you cannot do that unless you take the ads and stick them on the side of the screen, like on the right side, on the left side, putting them in the news feed as an account that actually signs up for Twitter/X and pays for promotion within Twitter/X. So you can then pay a bunch of people on Twitter/X. They're going to get blocked and nobody wants to see that shit. So good luck with that. I hope the odds are in your favor. Actually, I don't, because you're a garbage person. But this thing is awful. Twitter, again, has lost its mind. If blocking goes away, I think I might be done with it for good. Like literally, I will just wipe my account clean and bookmark articles. That's it. That's all I'll do over there.